Hi guys, this is Ginger. It's been overwhelming how many people have said that they would like to do some yoga like we do on Ginger's Yoga Adventure. So thought I would do another one. I'll try to do about 3 a week. Remember though guys to make sure that you still do with your regular yoga folks that you have. You probably have a studio that you go to, so check them out. Check out various other ones that you can do and keep moving. Today I would like to do another gentle one, much like our 7 a.m., but I'd also like to add something to this here at the beginning. I mentioned this in my Facebook Live, but I want to do a shout out or set an intention. I'm not very good about setting intentions because I always forget what my intention was and I get mad at myself during my practice, so I kind of let that go. But I'd like to come back to that today, and I would like to have my intention or my shout out go to John and Tracy Tully. They were both on our yoga retreat in 2019, and I'd like to do a shout out to them because John is an emergency room doctor, and he's over 5 different hospitals, the Baptist hospitals in San Antonio, Texas. So he goes in and out each one of those hospitals. I'd like to also shout out to Tracy, his wife. I can't imagine sending him off to work every day. So we really appreciate what you're doing, John, and we appreciate Tracy being there for him also. Actually, shout out to all our medical people that are helping us during this time, but just wanted to say that with every inhale and exhale we do today, let's send those positive vibes and just to John. So thanks so much. We're going to start today in seated. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Just find a place in your house that you can do this that is quiet, and just take your time to get set up. You might even want to see about using a belt for a strap, or even if you don't have any blocks or any kind of gear, you can use books or something like that. So I'll try to do that one day this week. But let's start seated. And just if this is not comfortable to you, you can always extend your legs. You can also always sit on a blanket if that helps you. And sit up nice and straight and tall. So let that crown of your head go towards the heavens. And shoulders are back. Relax those shoulders and relax your jaw here, but a tall spine. Let's go ahead and just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Sit bones are securely on your mat. Shoulders are back. Take a deep breath in and just let that right ear drop off to the right. So let your shoulders go here. No need to move your shoulders up to meet your ear. Just send that ear over there and extend and lengthen that entire left side of your neck. And breathe. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, come up, just drop it off to the other side. And again, let those shoulders go. Breathe. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, just come up and go right back to the opposite side. And deep breath in, on the exhale, come in. Last time, just go over, relax those shoulders. Keep your spine long. Breathe. Come back up, and then just take that chin to your chest. And maybe you let it swing like a pendulum, going from right to left. Really lengthening out the back of that neck. Breathe. Good. Come back up. Let's just roll our shoulders back a little bit. However it feels okay to you. I'm going to go backwards first, but if you want to go frontwards, that's okay. We'll go both ways. However you're going, go ahead and stop and come forward. Good. your right leg was in front, let's switch. So just switch legs. Might feel a little weird to you, but that's okay. So try to bounce them out our sides here. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Let's inhale up those arms. Palms together, right down to heart center. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Palms together, right down to heart center. One more. Inhale up. Bring those palms together, right down to heart center. And then this time, just walk your hands out. Now keep those sit bones, that bottom, on the mat. And just walk out. No need to fold yet. So however far you go out is up to you, because this may be way too far for you. And you may want to even push with your hands to keep that bottom on your mat. Glance up at your hands. Maybe walk them out just a millimeter more or not. And then go ahead and fold and take that chin to your chest. Breathe. Stretch out here. Maybe with every exhale, you inch those fingers out just a tad more. Good. Then walk that up. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Inhale those arms up. Let's take that left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Let that right arm behind you be an extra spine to help you sit up nice and straight and tall. Just a little twist here. We're just getting warmed up, so no need to twist really far at all. Sit bones are secure on your mat. And then let's inhale up and go the opposite way. And again, let that back arm be like another spine. Breathe. Tall spine. Let's go again. Inhale up. And take that little twist. Breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Last time. Inhale up. Go right over. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Come back to center. And one last time, sit up nice and straight and tall. Inhale those arms up. Palms together on that exhale, right down to heart center. Good. Go ahead and come over to tabletop, or all fours. So remember tabletop. Our shoulders are going to be over our wrists, and our hips are going to be over our knees. Spread those fingers really wide. And let's just drop that belly button on the inhale, waving out that lower spine, and on the exhale, come up like an angry cat. Now you can go on your own here. Don't worry about if you're breathing with or without me. That's okay. Really waving out that lower spine. Good. Couple more. You should be doing this every day. It's good for that lower back. Come back to neutral. Spread those fingers. Find your balance here. Begin to let the weight shift to the left hand. We're going to thread the needle here. Inhale up this right arm. And I'm just going to take my right arm, I'm going to thread it underneath my left one. So right palm is going to be going towards the sky. This left hand can determine how much of a stretch you want on that left side. So maybe you bring your left arm in, or maybe you stretch it out. However that feels okay with you. Make sure that weight is kind of on your right shoulder to kind of lengthen it out. You can even move your fist up here, make fist. And then just relax into it. Breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Bottom is up in the air, that's fine. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Breathe. We'll come out of it the exact same way we got into it. So walk this left hand back. Push up. Inhale up this right arm. Bring it right back down. Good. Come right back to neutral. And let's do the other side. So let the weight begin to shift to the right. Inhale up this right arm. thread that left arm underneath the right, and again, let that extended arm, which is the right arm now, determine how much of a stretch you want on that right side. Breathe. Relax into your shoulder. Relax your hips. And let's come out of it the same way. So walk this right arm back. Inhale up the left. Come right back to center. Neutral spine. And let's drop that belly button and wave out that lower spine again. Come up like an angry cat. So inhale, drop that belly button. Exhale, come all the way up. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to neutral. And go ahead and come down on your forearms. So you can stay just like this if you'd like to. Or you can extend one leg and extend the other leg for a forearm plank. You can always bring your knees down here if that works better for you. That's fine. So do whatever, wherever you are today, and breathe. If you don't have your knees down, then try to keep your body as straight as a plank. Deep breaths in and out. Come out of it anytime you want to. If you're still up, just take a look over to one shoulder. Go to the right or the left, doesn't matter, and then go to the other one. Good. Now, drop those knees. Flip those feet so the tops of your feet are on the mat. Coming in the Sphinx here. Little back bend. And if this is too much, then you need to come down. If it pinches on that lower back at all, then don't come up this high. Deep breaths in and out. So we've taken our spine one way. Let's take it the other way. Let's come up to our knees. Widen those knees and let's push back to child's pose. Child's pose, your knees can be together, they can be wide. I'm going to do mine wide this time. Your arms can be out. Your arms can be at cactus. They can even be down by your feet. Whatever feels good for you today. Relax into this child's pose. If this is too much for you, then take that blanket and put it underneath your head. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Let your hips sink back and relax. Good. Come back up. Walk those hands out. Let's do that one more time. So come down to your forearms. You can always stay up just like this. You can come to forearm plank. You can drop your knees here. Whatever works for you today. And breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Go ahead and drop those knees. Come back to tabletop. Let's do a couple of rounds of cat-cow here. So drop that belly button on the inhale. And the exhale, come right on up. Good. Come back to neutral. We're going to come to standing, so I'm going to come through down dog. And if you don't want to do down dog, then just goes right straight to standing. But if you want to do down dog, tuck those toes, raise those hips up, and walk it out slowly. One and then the other. Keep your knees bent just as much as you need to. Try to push out of your hands. So my chest is going to go towards my thighs. Take some of that weight out of my wrist and breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Now, take a look at your hands, and we're going to walk our hands back to our feet and come to a forward fold. Let that knees be bent as much as you need to. We're just getting warmed up here. So those hamstrings may be really tight. That's fine. Inhale to a flat back, and then exhale to fold. Sink into it just a little bit more here. Breathe. Let's do that again. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Bring those hands to your hips and come all the way up. Palms together, right down to heart center. Good. Find your mountain man. And remember, all that is we're just going to be really sturdy. Tall spine, crown of your head going towards the heavens. Lift that pelvic floor. Shoulders are back. Inhale those arms up. Palms together, and let's take a fold. Maybe your fold looks differently than mine. Keep those knees in as much as you need to. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Take that lower back. Arms all the way up. Palms together. Right down to heart center. Good. Let's do that one more time. Half sun salutation. Inhale up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Bring those hands to your hips and come all the way up. Palms together. Right down to heart center. Nice. Find your mountain man. We'll add on to this. So shoulders are back. Crown of your head's going towards the heavens. Take a few breaths. Let the weight begin to shift to the right. We're going to step back with our left foot, but we're going to do it very slowly, coming into Warrior One. And in Warrior One, you'll be on two separate railroad planks. So just think if your one foot's on one railroad tie and your other one is on the another one beside it. Let the weight begin to shift to the right. Bring up this left foot, and slowly, we're going to step it back. So you can widen your stance if your balance is a little bit off today. Back foot is your anchor. You can walk this front foot forward if you need to, or if you want to sink into this, just make sure you can see your toes. If you get your body just the way you want it, then you can bring up your arms. Your arms can always stay up here. They can stay at cactus arms, but you can even bring them to here. Maybe your shoulders are hurting you today, so this would be a good option. However it feels right for you. And breathe. Think about lifting that pelvic floor. And even though your arms are up by your ears, relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Deep breaths in and out. Now take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to bring our hands behind us, and maybe you don't even clasp your hands. I can clasp mine, but maybe you don't clasp them, you just put it back behind in your lower back. Open up your heart. Just think about that intention. And then let's take a bow. So we're going to keep our body exactly the way it is, except we're going to bend. Maybe you bring those arms up and off that lower back, or not. Breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Now, stay low. Bring those hands down. Couple breaths here. And we're going to push off the back foot and use our core and come to standing. So left foot meets up to the front. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Bring those hands to your hips and come all the way up. Palms together, right down to heart center. Nice job. Okay, we did one side, we need to do the other. Find your mountain man. Crown of your head's going towards the sky, shoulders are back. And this time we'll begin to let the weight shift to the left foot and we'll step back with the right, but let's do it slowly. So Warrior One on this side. Bring it up. Step it back slowly. Whenever you get there, remember you're on two railroad ties. Back foot is your anchor. Sink into this front leg. Make sure you can see those toes, and then bring your arms to wherever it could be. Most comfortable for you. Up, here, or here. Maybe your balance is a little off on this side and you need to widen your stance. You do what is best for you. Relax your shoulders no matter where your arms are. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Lift that pelvic floor and breathe. Let that back foot continue to be your anchor. Deep breaths in and out. Take a deep breath in on the exhale. Bring those hands behind you just as best that you can. If you can clasp them, do that. If not, that's fine. Open up your heart like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. And then lead with your heart and take a bow. Maybe those arms come up and off your back, or maybe not. It's fine. Breathe. A little balance in here. Now take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, bring those hands down. Breathe. And we'll take that back foot and bring it to the front. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant those hands. Bring those hands up. All the way up. Palms together. Right down to heart center. Good job, guys. Find your mountain man again. See how tall that you can be. Crown of your head's going to the sky. Shoulders are back. Lifting that pelvic floor, tall spine. And this time we'll come into Warrior Two. So in Warrior Two, we're going to be on the same plank, and we're going to be open to the long edge of your mat. Okay? We'll do it slowly. So let the weight begin to shift to the right. Bring up this left leg slowly, slowly. Send it back. Wherever you get there, take a look at your body here. So you're on the same railroad tie or plank, okay? You want to make sure that you can see those front toes. You can walk those toes out if you want to sink into this and really stretch out that psoas a little bit more, or not. Again, that back foot is your anchor. You're open to the long edge of your mat, and your shoulders should be stacked over your hips. So we're not going to do this. We're going to stack them. Once you get yourself the way you think, maybe, okay, I think this is the way I'm supposed to look, let's bring up those arms and breathe. Let the gaze go over those right fingertips. Deep breath in and out. Now take that deep breath in, and on the exhale, just turn and glance back at that back arm. See if you're lined up, long line of energy from the front to the back. Good. Stay stacked. Take a deep breath in and come back and take your gaze over that front fingertips. Breathe. Now, take that front palm, probably your right one, turn it up. Keep your body exactly the way it is, except let's just go back for peaceful warrior. Breathe. Lengthen out that entire right side. Stretch it out. Lengthen. Breathe. Let's come back. Bring that arm up. Warrior Two. One more time. Relax your shoulders here. Relax your jaw. Now take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, bring your hands to your hips. And just look down at your right foot and turn it in. So you're going to be facing the long edge of your mat. It's fine if you're not looking right at me. You can turn and look. And then take a look at your left foot, and let's turn it out. So we'll come into Warrior Two on this side. So remember, in Warrior Two, we're going to be open to the entire long length of your mat. We're going to stack our shoulders over our hips. And once we get everything the way we think that maybe it should be, then we'll bring up those arms. So take your gaze now over the left fingertips. Breathe. Think about lifting that pelvic floor. Good. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, just turn and look towards those back fingertips. Making sure that long line of energy is lined up. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, come back. Let's gaze over those front fingertips. Think about relaxing your shoulders here. Now flip that front palm at the left hand, and let's come into peaceful warrior. Lengthening out that entire left side. Good. These stretches like this are really good for your golf game. Lengthen it out. Then come back up. And maybe you sink into Warrior Two one more time. Breathe. Relax your jaw. Good. Now take a deep breath in and bring your hands to your hips. Look at your left foot, bring it in, and then maybe go ahead and bring in those toes towards the middle just for balance sake, and we'll do a forward fold here. So inhale up, bring those hands behind you, open up your heart. Maybe you take that pencil in between those shoulder blades, really can reduce some tension back there. And then let's lead with our heart, come all the way out and down. Feel free to keep those knees bent if you need to. Good. And those arms up and off the back if you want to. Stay low, but let your hands come down. Be connected to something. You don't want your lower back just taking the brunt of all your front torso going over. So be connected to the floor. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Maybe you bend one and then the other one. Lengthening one side. Doesn't make any difference which one. Good. Come back to center here and let's fold one more time. Just shake your head yes and no. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. Keep your chin tucked. Come all the way up. Good. And then just come back in, all the way up. Last standing thing here. Let's do a little bit of a balance. Everybody knows that I'm always going to do some sort of a balance. So if you need a chair or the wall, get by the wall. If your mat is really thick and squishy, you might want to come off of it so it'll be a little bit safer on your balancing. I just thought we would do tree today. Pretty much everybody knows tree. So make sure you find a focal point or a drisky for you. It's something stable, which is not me. So find that and just begin to find your mountain man first, your center. Take a deep breath in and out here. Good. Let the weight begin to shift to the right. I'm not going to mirror you this time, so you can do it really whichever way you want to, whichever leg it feels best for you to start on. I'm going to start on my right and then bring up the left. And remember that you can take this left foot into your ankle and use your toe as a kickstand. You can bring it to your inner calf, or you can bring it all the way up. Wherever you are today is fine. Find that drisky, that focal point. You can even grow your tree if you want to. Breathe. That crown of the head continues to go up. That leg continues to root down into the earth. Good. Come out of it anytime you want to. Shake it out. Good job. Let's do the other side. So that the weight begin to shift to the left or your opposite side. And again, you can bring it to your ankle, you can bring it to your calf, you can bring it all the way up, wherever you are today. You can bring your hands to heart center. You can grow your tree. And breathe. Root down with that standing leg. Come out of it whenever you want to. Shake it out. Good. Inhale up. And let's just sit in our chair. Breathe. Bring your palms together. Good. Go ahead and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant those hands. Step back. I'm going to step back to plank. You can do to down dog, or you can drop those knees and do your plank this way. That's great. If you're in plank, try to keep your body really straight. Breathe. Good. Drop those knees. Come down to your forearms. And let's do some forward plank. Again, find those knees if you need to. No problem. Breathe. Drop your knees. Widen those knees or keep them together. Coming into child's pose, so however it feels good for you. You can have your arms out. You can have your arms back by your feet. That's fine. So that you relax those shoulders. Breathe. Let those hips just fall back. Breathe. Good. Come back up. And just turn over onto your bottom. So you can extend your legs long here. Again, if that's bothersome to you, then just keep a big bend in your knees, because the real integrity of this particular pose is a tall spine. So you want to make sure that crown of your head's going towards the sky. Bring in this left leg in. So opposite leg is extended, and we're just going to keep that opposite leg, that right foot, very flexed. So we're going to keep it very active. So bring in the left one, and then just let it fall off to the side. Again, it'd be nice to have a blanket here if this is too much of an opening on your hips. Turn towards extended leg, and we're going to inhale up, and then we're going to lead with our heart and just go out and down, out and down, out and down. And maybe you just come, maybe you come just to your knee, that's fine. Maybe you come to your calf, or maybe you come to your ankle, or maybe you come to your toes. Wherever you are, that's fine. But when you get there, inhale to a flat back, and then fold. Breathe. Keep a bend in that knee if you need to. Deep breaths in and out. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Walk your hands back up. Help this leg up. Extend that leg, and let's bring in the other one. And again, this extended leg is trying to keep it very flexed and active. Drop off this right knee. Turn towards that extended one. Inhale up, and let's go out and down. Makes no difference how far you go, but I would like for you to go out and down so that spine stays long wherever you come to. Inhale to a flat back, and then fold. Maybe this side is much tighter than the other one. It's just the way our body works sometimes. Breathe. Should feel a little stretch in that lower back. If it's too much, then come up. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Walk those hands back up. Extend both legs long. Inhale up. And let's go out and down over both. Again, this would be a good time if you had a strap to use a strap. If your hamstrings are really tight, so we can always use a belt. Inhale to a flat back first before you fold, and then go ahead and fold. Breathe. Good. Come back up. Go ahead and help those legs up, and let's do some seated cat-cow. So open up your heart on the inhale, and then come up like a cat. We're waving out the top part of our spine now. Should feel pretty good. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. We're going to come to our backs. So you can either work at it or just lay down if you want to. If you'd like to work at it, you can go slowly. If you want to, first of all, if you want to work on a little core here, you can go ahead and do boat right click. So you can be just right here is fine. You could extend these legs here. You can keep your hands here. You can go up, wherever you are today. So let's just stay here. And again, if this is not working for you, then don't do it. It may pull too much on that lower back. Breathe. Let's bring those legs down. And let's do that one more time. So maybe you just stay right here, which is great. Or maybe you extend your legs, or maybe you keep them here, or maybe you extend them. Whatever you need to do, or however it works for you today. Keep that heart open though. And breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Bring that down. And then this time, let's just go all the way down. So we're going to go slowly. Or you can go fast if you want to. That's fine. Whenever you do get there, just relax on the mat and then inhale up those arms up and over, full body stretch. On the exhale, just bringing those knees into your chest. Let your shoulders relax on the mat, and maybe you just rock around here. Take your hands to the tops of your knees and do some figure eights. Really massaging out that lower back. Good. Bring those feet to the mat. We'll do bridge here, and if you haven't done bridge much, you need to kind of watch first, because I don't want you watching while you're trying to do it, because you can kind of hurt your neck. Bring your heels as close to your bottom as you can, close to your fingertips, and we're just going to inhale up our hips, and then we're going to come down. We're going to come as slowly as we can, one vertebrae at a time. So we're going to do this dynamically several times. So go ahead and inhale up those hips. Gaze is to the sky, so don't look around here. And on the exhale, come down as slowly as you can. One more time, let's inhale up. Those hips, maybe this time you come up a little more. Nice, back in here. Come back down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Good, let that natural curve come into your back. And then last time, let's inhale those hips up. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Just isometrically pull your insides of your thighs together. Maybe on every inhale you come up just a little bit higher, or not. And breathe. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to come down as slowly as we can come down. One vertebrae at a time. And when we get there, just make sure that natural curve comes into your back. And then bring in your knees into your chest. One at a time. And rock around here. Good. Good. Now, keep your knees where they are, and let your shins be parallel with the floor, and just go ahead and take your hands up towards your knees, and we're just going to tap down, a little core work here. We're just going to tap one toe, then the other toe. Bring your knee right back to your hand. Breathe. No big deal, just working a little bit with that core. Keep going. Doing good. Couple more. Good. Bring those knees into your chest. Rock around here. Go ahead and spin the soles of your feet together. And if this all feels okay, go ahead and grab underneath your ankles and bring your head towards your feet. Breathe. If it feels better for you to stay on the mat, that's fine. Maybe you're just not here today. No big deal. Breathe. If your shoulders are up, then go ahead and relax your shoulders. Bring your hands out. Keep this shape and just go ahead and bring this entire shape down to the mat slowly. So hips are open here. Let's bring our hands behind our head. So we have our arms and our feet are pretty much in the same position. And breathe. Opening up those hips. Good. And bring your hands down. Let those legs come up. Bring your arms out like a giant T. And just let those hips come up to realign here. And then let your knees drop off to the right. Maybe your gaze goes to the left. Or maybe it just stays to the sky. Breathe. Come back up. Again, lift those hips up, realign your spine, and then drop those knees off to the left. Gaze goes to the right. Good. Come back up. Extend one leg, extend the other leg. Inhale those arms up and over, full body stretch. And then on the exhale, bring those knees into your chest. Maybe you bring your head towards your knees, if that feels okay. And come into a little bitty ball, or not. And then relax your shoulders. Relax your feet. Extend one leg long. Extend the other leg long. And just try to find a very comfortable place on your mat so that you can have just a few moments here of rest. And perhaps that breath that's been going in and out comes to the top of your head, and then it scans all around that crown of your head, goes through that third eye, that spot between your eyebrows, goes and it helps relax your jaw, goes all through your neck, goes through one shoulder, down to the elbow, to the wrist, and comes back up. And that breath goes across the shoulder to the opposite side, down that arm, to the wrist, to the fingers, and back up. Then maybe that breath starts at the top of your vertebrae and goes in and out each and every vertebrae. It swirls around the hips. And then it goes down one leg, back up, the other leg, and back up. And you rest. Take a deep breath in and out. And you can always stay in your Shavasana. If you'd like to have your body drop back down and wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, no hurry. And if you would like to, whenever you're ready, just turn over to that right side, opposite your heart, that nice, comfortable, safe fetal position. And just allow yourself some time there. No hurry, again, but whenever you do feel comfortable, go ahead and push yourself up to a seated position. Feel free to keep your gaze low or your eyes closed. just to relish in this peacefulness of a few moments more. When you get to your seated position, let that crown of the head go towards the heavens. Shoulders are back, tall spine. Sit bones are grounded. Let's begin to return to that breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Maybe you attempt to let that exhale be a little longer than the inhale. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in through your nose and out. Let's go ahead and inhale our arms up. Just leave your arms out wide like a giant goalpost. Let's bring all the goodness and the hope and positive vibes we can out there in the universe. Slowly moving our hands together so that we can grab all that positiveness and then we'll bring it right down to our heart center and send all that we can out, especially to John and Tracy today. And remember more than ever that happiness is the ability to adjust. Namaste.